All right, troops, gather around. Today, I'm sharing a lesson from not just one battlefield, but two. Yes, I'm talking about the art of listening watch learned from 38 years in the army and perfected over 49 years of marriage. And believe me, even after 15 years of retirement, the home front can still be tougher than any military operation. Now, in military terms, listening watch means keeping your ears open and listening to radio transmissions while keeping your mouth shut and not transmitting. An approach that's kept me alive on the battlefield and happily married for almost half a century. It's like your own personal radar system. You detect, you analyze, but you don't respond. Until absolutely necessary. Picture this. It's family dinner time. My grandson is bragging about his latest cube gaming victory. My son is discussing the tough job and market conditions, and my wife is busy updating us on the latest gossip about the neighbors and relatives. Now, I could deploy my years of military strategy to take control, but instead, I slip into listening watch mode. Smile, nod, and let the intel flow. Sometimes, peace is achieved not by command, but by calm. Now, let's address the modern war zone social media. You post a family photo, and suddenly everyone's an expert on parenting, fashion, and even your cooking. Someone comments, "That's not how you dress up." Now, you could counterattack, but no, my friends. Listening watch. Remember, after raising daughters, a son, and dealing with grandkids who think they're experts on everything from technology to cricket, I've learned this. Not every battle needs to be fought. A true warrior doesn't fight every battle, only the ones that matter. Now, let's get to the real test, marriage. In nearly 50 years, I've faced many missions, but the toughest one? Listening to my wife's stories about what the neighbor's son, maid, and servants did last weekend. You might think, deploy evasive maneuvers. No, troops. That's when you activate listening watch. You see, in marriage, the listening watch isn't just a survival tactic. It's a love language. Sometimes, all your partner needs is for you to be present, not necessarily to respond. A loving husband listens not to reply, but to understand. Let's talk about kids now. If you've got grown-up children like me, you know the drill. They'll call you up, asking for advice, and then completely ignore it. Classic. But instead of saying, "I told you so," stay on listening watch. Listen, support, and let them figure out their battles. See, wisdom isn't in telling them what to do. It's in being there when they realize you were right all along. The greatest lesson a parent can give is the freedom to learn. The grandkids. Now, they'll try to challenge your authority with facts they read online like, "Grandpa, did you know the Earth isn't flat?" "Thanks, kid. I've only been around the planet a few dozen times." But instead of launching into a lecture, stay on listening watch. You might just learn something new about Minecraft. Let them be the experts for a change. It's amazing how much they open up when they feel heard, even if you have no idea what they're talking about. The best gift you can give a child is the feeling of being listened to.
Know you've been a good friend.
Now let's get serious for a second. Whether it's family, friends, or old army buddies, I've learned one thing. You don't just block someone out of your life because they upset you. Imagine if I'd blocked my wife the first time she told me to pick up my socks. We wouldn't be celebrating 49 years together. In life, you keep those communication lines open, because tomorrow you might need them to remind you where you left your reading glasses. Life's battles aren't won by cutting ties, but by holding on, even when it's tough. So here's the final order, troops. The next time you're tempted to react, to respond, or to snap back, don't. Engage your listening watch. Whether you're on the battlefield, at home with your spouse of 49 years, or dealing with your know-it-all grandkids, remember, the strongest warriors are the ones who know when to listen. And as I always say, silence isn't just golden, it's a weapon of mass understanding. Victory isn't in having the last word, but in having the patience to say nothing at all. All right, troops, that's all for today. Like, share, and subscribe if you're ready to master the art of listening watch. Major General Gurcharan Aulakh, aka Gucci, the happily married veteran, signing off. Remember, stay sharp, stay silent, and cherish those you love. Silence isn't just the absence of words, it's the presence of understanding.